Hi, I'm Becky Jansen, and I am going to do some styling hacks for you today. First thing I always do is roll up my sleeves, pull it all the way up, do a little tuck at the ends, and so that like tightens the sleeve when you roll it up. That's good for a proper like cotton shirting that will stay up on its own, and I'll show you later a hack if you don't have a good stiff shirt that you can use. So the first thing I do is, because the pocket's on this side, I want to take my shirt and I'm going to pull it over as far as I can and kind of do like a little tuck. And sometimes you can even, just to like make sure you're securing the first side, take your little handy dandy safety pin. Then I take the top part and you kind of want to pull it tight, you know, to give like a proper cute waist definition. And then also that's what helps with the little like back flap that rolls back over again, which is what I like. Now, if you have more closer to your size of a shirt, you're not going to have that much crossover, but that's cute too. I've done it both ways. So then pull it taut over to the side, and then I just put my cute little safety pin in, and then I let my shirt kind of flap back over, pop my collar, and you can do a little tuck at that bottom half, and you're good to go. It always works really well, and it's an adorable little styling trick to brooch a wrap. So I'm going to use my little flower brooch and show you how I would wrap this. This is a slim rib cardigan. I always cross from left to right when I'm using a cardigan, because that's the way things button on a women's cardigan. Just pull across like that, kind of taut, and then I pull the other side across. And then I take my little brooch and then just put it in there, and then just sort of, you know, kind of adjust yourself a little bit. And then you have this adorable little brooch and a cute styling hack. Every spring I tend to like to tie up a shirt. So, you know, oh, isn't that the simplest thing that you ever do in the world, right? This is kind of how you do it. I wanted to show you a really cute kind of drapey way in which to tie your shirt. You take your one end and you tuck it under through your one side, right, between the buttons. Then you take the next side and you tuck it into the same little space between your buttons in an over, pull through both sides, and then you have this really pretty kind of drape hang. So it's just a really cute kind of new, very chic way in which to do a little tie. I love to roll up my sleeves, and these kind just fall right back down. So I just use these little hair ties, but there's all kinds of different like bands you can use. So I put it around my sleeve, then I kind of roll it up to where I want it above my elbow, and then I take what's left and I kind of tuck it in under the little hair tie. And then it'll stay all day and it won't drive you crazy and untuck as you are going through your day. So put it on, you kind of scooch up, then you wrap the bottom part under and kind of tuck it a little bit under your little hair tie. And then now your sleeves are going to stay up all day if you have one of these more filmy, flowy blouses. I wanted to show you another kind of waist-defining little hack that I like. This is the patchwork blazer. It works with any blazer that's a little bit kind of boxy. A mid-hip is good, but other lengths work as well. So, you know, of course, let me first do my sleeve pull and adjustment. Then what I do is I take the bottom buttonhole and I button it on the middle button, and then I just sort of leave it like this, right? And then I take my belt, pull that in tight, do my over under, and you have this cute sort of asymmetrical, very contemporary designer vibe. Now I want to show you, like, if you have a pullover and you're wearing high-waisted bottoms, you really want to show off, again, the waist, right? So let me first do my, you know, roll, push, and then, okay, so you can always front tuck, right? But when you're using a knit, it sort of bunches up and it's not all that attractive, and it kind of creates like a bunchy, not super cute look. So I take the bottom of a pullover and I will take it and sort of tuck it into my bra here. And then you just sort of pull it across, and it creates like a very nice waist shape with no bunching in the front. Okay, so another one of the looks that I like is wearing a pullover over a dress, and then it kind of gives you a new look and makes your dress almost like a skirt top combination. First of all, don't forget the sleeve roll. In the second place, I put my bra on over my dress, so then I can take the bottom of my sweater and again tuck it into my bra, and then you kind of pull and create that little blue song. And I leave the back out. You know, you can tuck the back in if you like as well. I kind of like to leave a little high-low definition, and then just, here, I have my waist again.